Alright, with that, we are once again live. Welcome to another stream of Buddha and Zion Explain Games Poorly. Tonight, we're going to keep going with Last Epoch, and to the astute among you, you might realize that, hey, these fuckers don't stream on Thursday.
Well, haven't for a minute.
Yeah, well, we're streaming on Thursday. Might
Surprise!
be... Yeah, boo, motherfucker. Anyways, yeah. We're continuing through the story. Neither of us know what the fuck the story is.
We're just here to break things and collect loot and level up, obviously.
Yeah, you know, kill shit and all that goodness. Like,
Well, I fast traveled to where there's a side quest, so if you want to just portal to me.
that actually makes my life simpler. But there's a lot of reading we haven't done because reading is boring.
Readings for educated people. We're just people who swing and hit shit.
Like the title says, we're here to lead, not to read. We're not leading, but I mean, we're leading some people. Very, very misguided people. Like, super misguided people. Golden resonance. Neat. Don't know what that is, but it seems important.
Always more items. Always more items. Door.
We going straight through?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm just here for the quest.
Ruined college, like Cambridge or
I was gonna say modern college.
Ivy League.
See, look, decaying fanatics. This is why you don't want to go to college, unless it's for some important, like, you know, STEM.
Yeah. College is bullshit, unless it's for, you know, an actual degree.
Hey, look at it. A college filled with cultists. Totally accurate.
It's almost like the developers of Last Epoch were ahead of their time. Or behind their time?
2 minutes ahead of their time.
Seriously though, unless you're going into a STEM field, don't fucking bother with college.
Yeah, go for trade schools.
Plumbers make so much goddamn money.
But I'm better than a plumber. Are you really? Are you really? Travel to the ruin. What, that was it?
Yeah. He doesn't want to talk to me.
To the other great college. I'm teleporting.
Teleporting!
Maybe, yeah. Just port to me. We're going to not so modern college, so it's not ruined yet.
There'll still be cultists there though.
Hey, look, this is what college looked like before it got ruined. Ah, now it's filled with imperialists. Nope, there's thralls. That's accurate.
Man, this game is like right on point, isn't it?
Seriously.
So for those of you who do not know or may not care, American colleges are going crazy.
I think it's most countries this is a issue.
Well, I don't know if other countries' colleges are going crazy because I'm American and I don't fucking care.
I mean, I kind of care, but it's more of those. I like being somewhat informed when I decide to inform myself. I am one of those people
I'm
in a lot
pretty
of ways.
egocentric. America is #1, and my country's the only one that matters. What the rest of you fuckers are doing really doesn't matter. Though those that little city that was trying to secede from France, like that was really cool.
Kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah, apparently Macron was a dickbag, and they were trying to like fuck you, and then he sent in the army, like you know whatever army France has, like so like 30
I was gonna
people.
say that sounds like France to me.
Yeah, but you know 30 armed people against a bunch of civilians is really all it takes. Like you know.
Who has more of a backbone, the French rioters or the French military? Might even have even odds on that one, actually.
Yeah, but the French military had, you know, items. Where like the French peasantry had like pickaxes and croissants. Like, you know.
But they also had the internet. But then again, it's Europe. You don't have freedom of speech, so.
No, not really.
This is hate speech. You can't say that. Such stupid terminology.
Speech should be protected, unless I don't like it.
If I don't like the speech, then fuck that speech.
This won't backfire ever.
Eee. Don't worry, college. You're gonna be ruined soon enough. Huh. We just took on a war tomb. I don't even know what a war tomb is.
That was a war tomb. Skip.
Oh, you found somebody to... Ah. Well, that looks sexy.
Well, gotta go back to the outcast camp. I'm assuming T will take me there. Ah, the outcast camp. You did not let me down, T. You did not let me down.
In T we trust.
Come to me, T! Come to me!
Yo, dude.
What do you want?
I said goodbye.
Hmm?
But I returned to the camp.
There it goes.
Alright, on to the story.
Or as we call it, the Assassin's Creed Gold.
Yep. Where is the gold of Assassin's Creed? Well, I see it. Just not sure how we get there. Waypoint is locked. Ah, we need to go to End of Time, I believe.
Do we, though?
I believe we do. Because there is a portal that will take us to the Imperial Age. I think that's what it was called. Don't remember. I'm just here to kill things. Well, I guess I'm switching to that. Yeah.
Guess Buddha found something tasty.
So the armor I just found went from like plus 30 armor to plus 194.
Neat.
So yeah, I'm keeping that.
Hmm.
traveling to the Imperial era. Bleh.
Was that upstairs or am I being dumb?
It was upstairs.
Oh, yeah, okay. The purple Assassin's Creed logo.
Maybe not the right place then. Well, I'm in the right place. It's just how do we get... Okay. So we didn't have to do that. I'm teleporting. Just teleport to me.
Where are you teleporting to?
I'll show you once we get, or once you teleport to me.
That's an oxymoron.
Okay, so it's down here, the Shining Cove. So we want to get up to here, the Oracle's Abode and Mijekia, whatever. But the path is through here.
Yeah, I could not find that stupid golden Assassin's Creed symbol, so...
Well, it's right here. And I was thinking we were supposed to go to the town to go there. But no, we go here, then we go up and over. And then that unlocks more Assassin's Creedness.
Got it. Assassin's Creed 2, motherfucker. Assassin's Creed 2.
I don't know if this is Italy. It might look like a boot, though. Ah, scorpions. I hate you because you're part of the arachnid family, and the arachnids need to all die.
I was gonna say, scorpions. The spiders of the sea.
Do lobsters count as arachnids?
No, they're cockroaches.
Ah, that's right.
I have a... Oh, I guess I'm not getting in there. Alternate leveling path denied.
Let's go this way real quick. Or we can't open it, so it doesn't matter.
I tried to tell you that, but you're all like, no, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Stupid rogue, didn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Rogues get lost, and you can't trust their perception anyways. He
'cause I'm a
couldn't
girl.
even find the... He couldn't find the Assassin's Creed sign.
I actually couldn't. Like, I was legit struggling to find the Assassin's Creed sign. Even though it's literally a golden fucking diamond. Like, where is it?
Here to kill the sandworms. Dune ain't nothing but a bunch of bitches. Scorpion of Haste.
Healing Scorpion of Haste. It's like a scorpion, but for good.
A boat! We could have a boat!
The mystery box could be anything. Even a boat.
Now how much we wanted a boat? I really should increase the opacity of the mini map that is the full map.
My shit's like all the way turned up, and it's still kind of hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm assuming mine is too. It's been a sec. Winged carrion. I mean, I guess not all carrions are winged. I always associate carrion with birds, so Calling it a winged carrion seems weird.
I have a plus sign. A plus sign.
All about the plus signs.
Plus sign. Motherfucking plus sign.
Ooh.
That seems like a filter fuck up, but I'll pick it up just in case.
Is that really better boots? Oh, correction. According to Max Roll, they are better boots, but...
Now, eventually I'm going to actually have to start doing some research on what I'm doing and what I'm looking for. Because I am totally going to fuck myself with my current strategy of equip the highest value item.
Yeah. No, and I keep thinking back to the first time we played, we had that viewer who said, you know what, dude? Until you hit like level 100, all kind of equally useless. Not what he said, but that's kind of what he said.
I just figure anything that's like the legendary you want to hang on to.
Well, and that's where I'm at an issue right now, is I got about 5 pieces of what I'm assuming is legendary. They're purple. And it's like, well, I got a few things I can replace it with, but do I replace or keep with the purple?
Alright, I'm just gonna max that out.
Hmm?
Oh, I unlocked a new skill. Okay. Definitely want smoke bomb.
I keep misaligning my fingers. And this makes me wonder why so many people want to spend time on the beach.
Because of the scorpions?
That's what I'm saying, is that there's this many goddamn scorpions, where it's like, I want to go to the beach. Bitches, there's scorpions there.
I went to
And
Mexico. I didn't see any goddamn scorpions there.
You were inside all the time.
I was outside a little bit.
What can I say? It's because I hate the arachnid family.
Not sure why. They're actually adorable in their way.
Nope, they're creepy as fuck.
Yeah, no, I found this adorable spider in my shower the other day. I crushed the shit out of it, but before I did, I went, aww.
Oh, I can't wait for you to be under my foot. Hello, please, please. I don't care for the please, please. I'll see what I can do.
If I'm like Superman, I know
The
when I'm needed.
Wraith Dunes.
Holy shit, Anji! Thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, wow.
Welcome.
Goddess of the Raid came back. How's it going? Wow.
Welcome, Raiders. We are playing a game called Last Epoch. It's a ARPG similar to Diablo 4, and
Except better. How's your stream go, Anji?
yeah. Welcome. What were you playing?
Make sure the portal's activated.
Ah, Warframe.
I keep trying to get Zonix to play it, but he had a couple of bad experiences, and it's like, no, I don't want to touch that anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Is like if you're forced to play Warframe as a child, you're not going to enjoy it as an adult. No, I had an overzealous stepbrother who loved Warframe, and every time I played Warframe, he's like, "Ah, let me join you, and I'll show you the ropes." And all he did was show me his gear. And okay, this
Like,
sounds much dirtier than I was expecting to happen.
But yeah, no.
But it conveys the trauma I endured. Where
So I played Warframe solo for a while, and it took me a while to understand how the game actually worked, because you would just drag us into a map, and it's like, okay, follow me, stand still. I'm like, I don't even have an idea what the hell is going on right now.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But apparently I'm getting items. Go items.
This is what you're looking for. Really, the item you grind, you spend 100 hours grinding for. That's what I'm looking for. Good to fucking know.
Well, that's where it's like, hey, come on, Zonix. We can slow roll this. We can learn the game. I mean, I've learned the game now, so I can help explain something. It's just like, no, I'm done.
But anyways, yeah. Icy, welcome. Meta, welcome. Lalith, welcome. Thank you, guys. Y'all are awesome for coming along.
I have to admit, I stopped playing Warframe mainly because when I do a sword and board, and I use a trackball. My thumb started spasming on me.
Easy. Too easy.
Warframe is not trackball friendly.
Yeah, but it just sucks with trackball. Yeah, no, seriously, what is this raid shit? Now, seriously, Meta, Anji is goddess of the raid. Like, she's the reason we're even affiliate, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like,
$2K hours in. That's... Nope, that hasn't... Because the only thing I could think of that's even remotely close to that is Civilization 5. And I think I'm at 1,000 hours on that one.
nah, we got 2,000 on that one, I think.
Oblivion. I have to admit, I was never huge into the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I tried Skyrim so many different times, that, like, it seemed like a game I should really, really like, but every time I played it, I'm like, I'm done.
Hey man, as long as you enjoyed the game, that's the most important aspect. Oh, that was a lot of funness with that boss.
No, I wasn't very blessed. He fucking died, but he took a long goddamn time to do it.
No, one of the last games I remember getting truly obsessed with was the OG Mass Effect. I think I started playing playing it being that game like once a day for a week straight. I went crazy.
No,
it's hard
no
for me
worries,
to come
Anji.
back.
Thanks for saying hi, and thanks for the raid, and have a good night.
Yeah, enjoy your food, enjoy your sleep, ish.
I mean, if they can't identify where you are in the game based off the surroundings, are they really a significant other? Like,
Oh, I know exactly where you're at. You want to take a left. What?
yeah, I've been thinking about Diablo 4 with the new season, like that.
And see, I'm sure I'll go back to Diablo 4 again eventually, but as it stands for me, Diablo 4 is kind of in that. I'm gonna wait a little while longer and just. I mean, beat it once and then did the first season, and then it was just kind of like, I'm gonna hold off, let you guys make some updates and improvements and alterations.
Yeah, good night, Meta. Good luck at work, man. That's rough.
Oh, that's just messed up. How do you still guys knives and forks? What kind of nonsense is that?
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. We've been enjoying it, Icy.
Yeah, no, if you have a ARPG itch, this is pretty damn good at it, actually.
No, it was weird. Like 2 months ago, everyone was going fucking crazy for this game. Like I was seeing it all over YouTube and Reddit, and then it's like nobody gave a fuck anymore. Like I guess they all beat it at the same time, but it's pretty good. It's been a lot of fun. But I don't know. Maybe the world's just hungry for ARPGs right now.
Well, I think that's going to probably be the interesting thing when it's all said and done, is because Diablo 4 just recently started their, season 4? Season 3?
Yeah, season 4 just started in Diablo 4.
And I think we're in the middle of this season, so I wonder how much
cycle
headbutting is
1
going
or whatever.
on. Yeah, whatever their terminology is. But as it stands, I'm enjoying this game more than I enjoyed Diablo, which is weird because I have a lot more, I died. I have a lot more lore background.
I mean, it's pretty similar. Like a lot of ARPGs are pretty similar, but the one thing that's you don't have a dodge roll like in Diablo. You get like the space dodge, but there is no dodge in this game, which is actually really fucking broken both of our brains. Like,
Yeah, like I have literally been slamming spacebar so many times where it's like, why am I not dodging?
I've been accidentally abusing the shit of my spacebar for the last 2 weeks because of this game. Like,
Might have to drop something. Might have to drop something.
okay, I'm gonna need to hit a box, man.
Something.
Why
Might have to drop something.
does that not fit? That makes me mildly alarmed. How big is this thing?
Porting back to base.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
I haven't done Warframe in a minute. I kind of wish we would keep doing Destiny 2, but I don't know. It didn't jive with us. Maybe we just chose the wrong time to start playing it.
Yeah, and that's probably the whole thing with Destiny 2 was it just wasn't the right time. You know. It is what it is sometimes. Sometimes you start playing a game and It's not a bad game. It's just not what you're feeling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's much better than Dad of the Year. Like, seriously. Yeah, I remember running out of grenades so fast in Destiny. But I would throw my grenades at fucking anything.
I mean, that's what grenades are for, is to use them.
Well, it's just like I was just thinking back to like the old Call of Duty 2 days where you would just start hucking grenades over buildings. Like it might kill somebody, and when it did, it's like get wrecked, noob. Like,
look how awesome I am. Oh yeah, that was totally one of the. The one for me was with Modern Warfare with the automatic weapons and just shooting through walls to kill somebody. It's just like that's right. Nope, didn't want to do that.
all right, now I'm gonna go hide over here for a second. Got me a level up I need to do real quick. Nope, no, want that. Let's see.
From what I understand, Path of Exile in this, like, in the tiers of especially difficulty, Path of Exile is top, most difficult. This is like, I want to say the happy medium, and then Diablo 4, which I think is part of the reason why I have issues going back to it. It's just like, this is anyone can play this game. There's like really no barring of understanding. It's just run, click, win.
Dual 1887 shotties. Okay. I don't remember Modern Warfare 2 having anything like, or not Modern Warfare 2. Sorry, it was Call of Duty 2. It was before the Modern Warfare series. Like it was back when Call of Duty and what was the other fucking what the hell was it? The other World War II sim that was really big at the same time. Battlefield or Battlefront?
I just remember that always being a Star Wars title at this point.
No, that was Star Wars. God damn it. There was another World War II thing that came up about the same time Call of Duty did.
I know what you're talking about too, but I'm dropping the name.
Yeah, you know.
They won't support that.
Yeah, like I said, when it comes to Path of Exiles, that one, from what I understand, has a steep learning curve. Like, that is not for the faint of heart. You need to go in after doing research.
Well,
I haven't played it. I don't know. It's what I heard.
yeah, my understanding is Path of Exile is just a really big fucking game right now. Like,
Now, it's time for the hard part.
sure.
The Oracle's a guarded woman. Understandable, given how long she's lived. The way to her is sealed by
Like I said, from what I understand, this right here, last Epoch, is like the happy medium. It's more difficult than Diablo 4, but it's easier to get into than Path of Exile.
Hey now, I've seen how you handle yourself. All you need to do is clear a path. Then I can teleport in and retrieve them.
Sorry, I just called this dick shit week. Like,
And they just told, or Celeros just said it. It was Battlefield.
yeah, it was Battlefield. Yeah, because there were two games that it was yeah, Call of Duty and Battlefield. They had almost identical like covers on their games. Like they were both World War II for the longest time. You know, they were basically the same goddamn game, but with slight variations. And, you know, it was like PlayStation versus Xbox, where it's like, oh, you play Call of Duty? What the fuck is wrong with you, scrub? Like, total Battlefield. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, okay. So, the Call of Duty 2 and Modern Warfare 2 were, I'm referencing two different games because Call of Duty 2 was like early days of the 360. Where Modern Warfare, I want to say, was towards the end of it. And I think Modern Warfare 2 was probably, probably more RPD.
Oh, it's a weapon, the RPD.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
I love
it,
the
got it.
RPD. Well, actually, I remember that in Modern Warfare. I don't remember that was in Call of Duty. But yeah, the RPD was an automatic weapon.
Yeah, no, I just remember I had this, me and my brother figured this trick out with the sniper rifles in Call of Duty 2 where when you zoomed in, like the screen would go black for a second while you were zooming in, but it would basically center in on, it would focus on the center of the screen without any sway. So you get like a second without sniper sway. And so as long as you aimed it, as soon as you pulled the left trigger to zoom, you could pull the right trigger and fire, and your bullet would always go in the middle of the screen, wherever you were aiming. So you didn't have to, it was like a way to bypass sniper sway. And we used this to just abuse the hell out of the one-shot mechanics that the sniper rifle gave you. Where are you, Buddha? I'm not even seeing you anywhere.
I'm taking on the Venetator. Yeah, Venetator.
Did you go to a different map?
No, same map. I see you. I went more southerly.
Oh, okay, there you are. Apparently sticking together, strictly speaking, isn't required, but it does help to keep the loot drops up.
Twice, so.
Oh.
Whoopsie. Nope.
So, I am an archer. Buddha is a druid.
Bjorn the Bear Hug. I still love that name.
And I'm like Pokey McPokeface or some shit like that. Ooh, items. I love the story about Bodie McPokeface, so every once in a while I name a character in his honor.
This is why you don't trust things to the internet like that.
And honestly, Bodie McBoatface was like really tame for what the internet could have done.
Well, yeah, because all the other ones are like, we're not gonna allow that.
Where they well, it was Taylor Swift who was gonna go perform at a high school.
Seriously, you guys need to look up Internet Historian. He covers a bunch of fun stuff, and one of them was they did a poll. Where is Taylor Swift gonna sing at?
And it was a bunch of high
School
schools.
of the Deaf.
Yeah.
One. I still love going back and rewatching that guy.
Oh yeah, I love the internet some days. Yeah, I'm not too worried about enemies getting too close.
And I hug enemies, so.
That was close.
So, Necros are supposed to be way strong in Season 4 right now. Are you doing a minion Necro, or what are you doing?
Have minion necros actually been improved? Because that was one of the...
minion Necros got buffed big time.
Got it. I was gonna say I did. So I did a necro when I was playing solo, and I did a rogue when I did the season.
Yeah, so it was the Blood Mist Mendelin build the last time I did a Necro in Diablo 4, but that was back in Season 1, and it was pretty strong. Bone Spear was still king back then, I think, if I remember correctly.
Sounds about right. Somehow. No, like I said, I'm in the. I want Diablo to improve, but I don't know. I still think it's gonna take a while. Invisible walls. Always invisible walls.
Oh, Carbot, the Carbot animations from Season 1 of Diablo 4 were fucking hilarious.
And highly accurate. Ow. That sucks. I don't remember that being an issue for us. Do you remember having freezes when it came to teleporting?
No, but yeah.
I was talking to somebody. Part of the reason I have an issue with Blizzard is they do not know how to day one at all, which is weird.
No,
and I have a picture on my phone of it was like a 2,000 minute load time because of so I had to skip playing Diablo 4 for like 2 or 3 days to let them unfuck themselves.
Yeah, like when we used to do day one of the seasons before Diablo 4 came out for the Diablo 3 seasons, we did day one for probably 8 or 9 seasons, I want to say.
Something like that.
Trying to day one was always a fucking dumpster fire. Like, it's like, how many fucking times have you people done this and you still can't get day one season right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
No, and I remember for a while we would try to just be signed in early, just so it's like, okay, we're gonna be ahead of the rush, and then it's like, no, you have to sign in after the start of the season, or else you're just locked in like regular game time.
Yeah,
Makes
no,
sense.
I've been playing around with the idea of starting a Season 4 character. We probably won't stream Diablo since I don't think Buddha wants to play it again, but...
Not for a while, no.
Might have to drop something. Might have to drop something.
Alright, going home to clear real quick. So, how does Diablo play? I mean, obviously Diablo doesn't play super well on Xbox because you're complaining about it. But yeah, I mean, you can play with the controller on PC, but I tried it out for a little bit, but ultimately I ended up going back to Sword and Board. Like, it wasn't a bad experience.
Just kind of weird.
So
that's good then.
Okay. Well, I mean, they did fire their CEO, so that's a plus. Or they fired somebody who was a complete raging dickbag. The one who was in charge of Diablo Immortal.
No, there's been a lot of issues going on internally at Blizzard for a couple of years at this point, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Which is sad. I've been a hardcore Blizzard fan for a long time. Warcraft, StarCraft, and Diablo, so.
Alright, Golden Assassin's Creed, what am I doing?
Sorry sight. I wish I'd seen it. I can only imagine how she feels.
Bye? Okay. Oh, money.
Hmm?
Now I remember it was during season 1, it was they had these stupid hearts. One of them was like the heart of the barber. When you would have multiple people with the hearts of the barber, like it was the worst on like world bosses where you had 4 or 5 people with heart of the barber. No one would do fuck all damage for like the first 30 seconds, and then finally heart of the barber would proc, and the boss would just fucking die. Like,
Yeah, I was always a part of that, and I didn't know it was an issue until Zonix is like, no, it wasn't. Zonix explained it to me, but it was in the chat where it's like, fucking barbers. What's wrong with the barber?
Such a lag. Alright, you're gonna be primary for a second. I gotta go take a leak.
No.
Be right back.
Nah, man, as long as you're enjoying it, that's a good thing too. I mean, like I said, I wish I could say why, but there was just something off for me when it came to Diablo or 4, because I played the ever-living shit out of Diablo 3. So, given some time, I'm sure I'm gonna be going back, probably in a season or 2. But like Zodix was saying, he's gonna possibly making a solo character and run through in Diablo 4. That is true. No, and the big issue, no, it's always the issue. Well, not the issue. It's when it comes to like Diablo, once you hit the end game, it's all about trying to find those handful of pieces of equipment that have just the proper level. And I think that's where, in the last season or 2, they've changed it to where there's no longer like 40 affixes and prefixes or whatever to have on equipment. And I generally don't mind the grind, but it hit a certain level where it's like, tapping out for now. I'm trying to think of how I would define how I would play. Like, don't get me wrong, I am trying to level up, but I'm not like, this is the most efficient way to level up. I still want to enjoy the game. So I go through trying to do side quests and all that jazz. So when I see people who are like, okay, what you want to do is run this dungeon, and this is how you run this dungeon, this is how you get the levels quickest. Yeah, I don't do that. I want to enjoy the game. That's always how it works. It's always an accident. No, the one that pissed me off is I thought I did enough research, and I got a couple of like legendary items, but I thought they were useless, so I got rid of them. And then I re-looked it up. It's like, actually, these are some of the top tier legendaries. Fuck! I was not happy.
So, what unique did you get for your Necro?
That is true. I should have asked that instead. No, that's true. I only farm once I really get stuck, but every once in a while, It's like in this area you can get awesome items, so maybe I'll spend a little extra time there, but progression's more important than farming.
Says the man who spent 20 hours farming every pet in Diablo 3.
Hey, I already hit the maximum progression. But yeah, I literally got a bug up my ass. It's like, oh, I can just go collect pets? I'm gonna do that. And I killed off one of the Songs of Fire and Ice, or Game of Thrones books. on
There's about
audiobook while
40
doing
to
that.
50 hours. Like,
Well, book one's only about, 25 hours.
nah, it's at least 30.
Hidden so close.
No, the next book is 30 hours.
Don't ask her about the diamond matrons. You'll regret it.
I'm not listening to this guy, but I don't like him.
Yeah, he's a plant.
He seems like a ponce to me, but
Yeah, that sounds about right. Of course, I don't think I used shield skeleton, so everything else sounds like what I was using though.
yeah, no. When I was doing the Ring of Mendelin, which was a summoner build, I had everything but the golem turned on. But like with Bone Spear, you turn off. Well, at the time, you would turn off everything. Like you wouldn't use any fucking summons at all when you were doing Bone Spear. It was just
Yeah.
throw spear, everything dies. Throw spear, everything dies. Like it was powerful, but it was fucking boring.
Where'd you go?
Down the stairs? Yeah, like I see you.
Hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I missed you. Ah, okay. Yeah, if I remember, I had an issue with that. The auto exploding corpses, just because it's like, no. I need to keep corpses.
So there was a heart that did that in season 1 that auto exploded corpses. But when the season first started, it was like a quarter of a second delay or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was fucking it destroyed shit. Like you would kill something, then the corpse would pop. You'd kill something, then the corpse would pop. And for groups, it was an absolute godsend. Like it just murdered everything in the room. It was because you
And
would
I remember using it for a while, but if I remember, I got rid of it.
Well, yeah, because it eventually it would only pop a corpse like every 2 seconds or something like that, and so it was not as good.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like it would pop corpses so fast that it just became every time a corpse went down in a group, it would explode.
Chain explosion.
Yeah, and then everything it killed would almost immediately explode. Like it was super powerful when it first came out, and then they nerfed it, so it's like, okay, it'll only pop every 2 seconds or something like that, and it was still good. It just wasn't as good. Like it
It wasn't, a mob nuke.
yeah. But yeah, no, we're going into the Memorial Day weekend, so, and I got a lot of fucking free time coming up, and Buddha's got to work, so I'm like, I was thinking maybe starting Diablo 4 up a little bit.
No, that sounds like it's been a second since I've touched Diablo 4, but that sounds so familiar. But especially if you're doing summoning, though, you want the corpses for your summonings. And I think that was the other part of the reason why I had an issue with the auto corpse explosion is, no, I wanted that one for summoning. But it's been a minute, so maybe I'm misremembering.
So I never did a Bloodlance build. It might, I mean, I don't know how good it is now.
Oh yeah, with how much balancing they still do in Diablo.
Oh yeah, like they tweak builds constantly.
I mean, hell, I still remember looking at all the update notes that they would do for StarCraft. So, oh, we've added 0.1% of this. We've deducted 2 points of this. Like, the amount of balancing time Blizzard does is psychotic.
Let's see. Buried in the slums. She told me of the Emerald Nagasa. They were the same.
I don't like
Content
Ulrich.
to slither
Ulrich's a
through the
dickbag.
shadows.
Yeah, no, that was, so back in season 1 when I got my minion build online, I was trying to do the Lilith Uber boss, and there are certain situations where I would just fucking destroy her in phase 1, and other times where it's just like, oh no, fuck you, I'm just stuck at 1 hit point, and you know, I'm not gonna go down anymore. Yeah, no, there's Diablo 4 has a lot of crazy interconnected mechanics. Are you muted, Buddha?
I was, but all I said was, uh-huh.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Hell Tides. Especially trying to get, Hell Tides.
well, Hell Tides are like for every difficulty now, I think.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, like they're constantly open, and I think they're always up. Like there's always a Hell Tide active now.
Huh. Well, that's what, well, like I said, it's been a minute, but isn't that what you wanted with Hell Tides, is constant swarms? Don't get me wrong, that makes it more likely for you to get overwhelmed, but...
Yeah, if you die, you lose all your shards.
I thought it was half shards.
It might be half shards. That actually sounds right.
Yeah, I remember, trying to prep up because the best chests required, what, 250 shards? Get up to like 200, then you get too big for your britches, then all of a sudden you're down to 100.
Amber, that's what it was. Yeah, no, back in season 1, it was like the ideal was to get 4 chests in a single Hell Tide. Well,
Yeah.
4 the 250s.
If the 250 spawn, because they could be limited too. Yeah, I've had that happen way more than once. Not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the number of times I died trying to get to one of the big chests. Oh, that was
it's
heartbreaking.
Right there. Or you're sitting there at like, I don't know, 248 shards, and then all of a sudden you get nuked by some legendary. That's what you have to do. Once you get punched in the face that hard, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna at least get something for my effort.
At 250 ambers got cock punched twice, down to 75 ambers. I guess I'll open this helmet chest and get
Yeah,
2
give me a
magical
helmet.
items and a rare. It's like, aw, fuck you, game. Fuck you right in the ear.
No, right now I'm recollecting how in certain areas with the Helltide, I would actually be able to like map out like, okay, we want to go to this event, then we want to go to this event, then we want to run through this alley over here because that'll give me or give us like a shit ton of enemies in one go. I'm recollecting more and more.
As the conversation goes on, the PTSD kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
But for all that, we both had fun with it. Like,
Yeah. No, like, it's been a while, so I can't recollect why, but I still have it kind of ingrained right now. Like, I'm probably going to wait another season or two before I give Diablo 4 another go, is where I'm at. Couldn't tell you why. Been long enough that I've forgotten, but there was just a lot of littles that were like, I want to give this time to mature before I start investing again.
well, but the thing is, they're talking about the paid DLCs that are kind of like pseudo required to keep playing.
Might have to drop something.
Oh, they already have those out?
No, they're not out, but I know they were. And that's the thing is, it was before they shit canned that dude. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. I just
Yeah. No, dude, I was just talking about me. If you're enjoying it, dude, keep enjoying. Do not let me even attempt to talk you out of that. If you're enjoying the game, enjoy the guide or enjoy the game. No, it's like movies and TV shows or comedy stand-ups. It's like, you know what? Here's what I enjoy. Here's my threshold. If you're enjoying it, dude, enjoy the shit out of it.
Excuse me, Bone Furnace. I was in a smoke bomb. You shouldn't be able to see me. That's not fair.
That's kind of cheating, actually.
Yeah, invisible walls fucking
I
suck.
hate, obviously.
3, no, 4 layers of arcane wards.
Ah, you're such a ponce, Ulrich. Fuck off.
And she told me it'd take the courage of a Ruby Nagasa.
But he shoved his hand into molten lava.
To giving her a piece of
The
my mind.
dick bag is what he is.
Oh, wow, that's a big-ass idol.
I'm gonna go
Going
clear
back to
real
clear
quick,
my inventory
yeah.
for a sec. AFK.
Really? That's got to be an Xbox thing, cause oh, that was a fun jump. I don't remember having any issues getting in and out of town before. I wonder if that's part of the crossplay with Xbox over PC, like, because that getting invisible walls and unable to move, like, that's the fucking worst, dude.
Okay, I just remembered one of my biggest gripes. I hated their Paragon board system. I think that was what... So wait a minute. You want me to do like a PhD level worth of research to figure out the proper boards?
That's what Max Roll is for, man.
Even then, though, it's just like, how many people are going to be able to figure this out properly on accident? That, like, I just got really angry with the boards that they did, where it's like, no, I don't like this.
I made a friend.
Yeah, that has to be more Xbox, or there has to be some new, because I'm with Onyx on that one. I
Yeah.
don't remember invisible walls being that big of an issue.
Like you said, maybe giving it a day will help it calm down, make it less awful. Because sometimes a lot of that can be just like server issues and things like that.
I forget, when did the season start?
Earlier this month, like on the 12th or 11th, so like 10 or 11 days ago, something like that.
See, I wouldn't give it, I would not say it's server issues then.
It is Blizzard though, so.
It is, but I don't think I...
14th? Okay. So, 10 days.
It's generally day one that is the worst, and after that it balances out.
Day one is the worst, but like you still have issues in the early parts of the season, like. Yeah, it was probably a hot fix. There's always a hot fix. They fuck up something and then they have to patch it. Ah, okay. They had the intern do the hot fix.
That's how it works out most times. Sorry, gonna be a sec.
Doing an upgrade. Alright. Entering the Oracle's abode. Which is the city. So you can port to me, you'll be safe.
Porting. Sorry, I finally hit the point where it's like, oh, I need to respec, and I've been holding off, which I'm assuming explains why I've been getting wrecked, so.
Gotcha.
Yes?
Ah, yes. You're the one who helped Elric through the city, correct? You might be able to help us. Sure. It's a simple matter. Though grave. We're running out of water. Drink less water? So, yeah, I do have a flying pet. Yep. The Empire never cared for the needs of the living. There are a few fountains left, and I'm afraid they're not enough to sustain us. But legends speak of a way to cleanse the ones lost to the immortals. You want me to clean fountains? The Sapphire Nagasa were once the scholarly class of Majesta servants. Legends state their magic fueled many of the city's wonders, including a relic that can purify water. I know of one shrine the immortals haven't yet destroyed. It's guarded by a sealed wall in the Shining Cove. Go there and bring back the relic to me. Okay. My blessings. Yeah, whatever. I'll see what I can do.
Smile upon you.
Sorry for my bad voice acting. There's a reason why we're not highly rated on this Twitch.
Ah, come on, man. Don't talk down about your horrible voice acting. You can do it.
Snake! Snake!
Snake! Yeah.
okay, whatever. I'll go. All right. Good to know. Let's see. I'm maxing that out. Got it. Okay.
The way she looks at you. Have you two met?
Yeah, sometimes there's issues on PC. Like, weird shit happens on PC just because of the hardware configurations, but... Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit on PC before. Not necessarily Diablo 4, just any game, really.
Yeah, part of me wonders, especially when streamers have issues on PCs, is like, how much are you modding this shit out? What you're doing?
I don't know. There's not... I don't think there's mods for, like, Diablo 4 and things like that. Like, light service games are generally pretty anti-mod just by their nature. Like...
Well, when it comes to Diablo 4, then it's like what we were talking about earlier, the whole server just getting slammed.
I love my bird. My bird is awesome.
Bird.
My bird is the word.
I did not click on that, but yeah, no, there's just times where the Blizzard servers get slammed.
But yeah, no. If you like Diablo 4, I think you'll like this. Well, it was like what, $30?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's not even that expensive of a game either. Like, considering Diablo 4 was like $70, like.
Well, if you wanted to play 3 days early.
No, we paid like $100 so we could play early. Like, we were the fucking chumps when the game came
Yeah,
out.
seriously.
Like, yeah, that was 100% a waste of money. But yeah, no. Well, for this one they have a specialization. Like, you pick a base class, and each class has a specialization, like 4 specializations, I want to say.
So yeah, you have to determine pretty early what you're intending to do if you want to.
Yeah, it might be 3 specializations. Like, you have the rogue, the druid, the spellcaster, and then the warrior or whatever. And then each class has like 3 subclasses, and you have to pick your subclass once you hit like level 12, I think it was. And then like you're
12 or
locked.
15.
Yeah, and then you're locked to that. So it really encourages making like multiple characters. Because once you picked a subclass, that's it. That's your subclass. You can't respec out of the subclass.
No, the thing I still love is loot filter and I believe like limitless storage, or near enough to limitless storage.
Yeah.
Those are the two that caught my attention.
Yeah, after Diablo 4 having a loot filter and limitless storage, that was just that was a godsend, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like going through loot on stream, so being able to just buy a tab and throw my shit in a box until I can deal with it, I can go through everything off stream is like, that has been fucking awesome. Just absolute fucking awesome.
And Zonix is very, 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 very slow when it comes to going through loot.
I am not that slow. Don't let the lies of the Buddha influence you. I am much faster than I used to be.
Much faster. Yeah. Just be glad we have loot filters and endless storage.
Buddha would be primary for most of the stream if we didn't.
Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, I don't know this game as well as I know Diablo 3 and obviously Diablo 3. Not so much Diablo 4, but I got pretty quick at no, yes, no, maybe, and then Zonix would be like, no, I need like another 3 minutes.
Borderlands was really bad for that.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You got to deal with the hard. You got to work within the hardware you have.
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands is a lot of fun. We've beaten the shit out of the 3 mainline games.
1, we got a lot of play. 2, not so much play. 3's intermediate. I mean, I've done a lot of those personally. Zonix.
I mean, we've
one.
gone through. We went through everything in 2 once. We went through everything in 3 a couple of times, I want to say.
Yeah, we've been 3 2 or 3 times. I think I've soloed 3 once.
Yeah, you've done 2 way more than I have. 100%. You've done 2 way more than I have. I've only gone all the way through 2 in the DLCs 1 time. But we've gone through 1 a bunch, and
of course, when it comes to 1, we always kind of default to like the Siren and the Soldier. I do the Soldier because I like the emphasis on the machine guns, and I love having ammo regen. And then he's the Siren because he's a selfish asshole.
Sirens are just amazing.
They are, seriously.
They're pretty awesome in all the games, honestly.
Yeah, no. Borderlands was one of those thoroughly enjoyed. In fact, I think that was our first stream. Borderlands 1, we were taking on
Cromerax. Our very first stream was the first time we successfully took on Cromerax. Well, by we, I of course mean Buddha, because I fucking died over and over again. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, yep.
Yeah.
Never actually played that one.
Nope.
Like, I really enjoy the Tiny Tina character, but, yeah. Never played Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I even have the Tales from the Borderlands Telltale Games thing. Which,
Before Telltale, went out of business.
yeah, before they died.
See, I thoroughly enjoyed 1. 2, I thoroughly enjoyed. 3, I wish I could. Right now, talking about 3 is kind of like talking about Diablo 4. Like there was a lot of littles that were just like, eh.
Well, and they did do the remaster of Borderlands 1 that they released for free to everyone on Steam who had the original Borderlands 1.
Yeah.
So that might be a factor too.
Might have to drop something.
Yeah, I've actually never done the Tall Tales or whatever. Sonics has. I think his favorite was the Walking Dead or whatever.
That's actually the only one I've actually done is the Walking Dead one.
Oh, I
the
thought you
first
did
Walking
some of
Dead.
the other ones.
No, I only did one, and it was the Walking Dead one. Like I enjoyed it. It was fun. But yeah, no, I can't say it was particularly good or bad.
You know, and I think that could have been part of the reason why I didn't get so into Borderlands 3 is I was watching some people talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this character from Tales from the Borderland, like the guy who says bandit life all the goddamn time. I'm like, who the fuck is this character? Why do I care? Oh, he's from this, or the prequel or whatever. Oh, it's totally amazing. I'm like, I don't particularly care for this guy.
So your inventory fills up pretty quick, but you have a box that that's infinite in size that you can just throw shit into.
You can pay for infinite storage spaces, so you could buy slot after slot after slot.
Now, the one thing that does kind of suck about this game is the map resets every time you go back to town. And you kind of lose, like, all the monsters come back, which can be nice. But at the same note, it's like, what I was working towards is now just kind of
Gone.
And, I don't know where I have been or haven't been because I haven't been anywhere now because the map is completely reset. So I may be like I'm continuing the direction I was going when I portaled out, and I could very well be going back to the start of the dungeon just because that's just how this game fucking works.
Well, I'm heading towards mission area, so
Are you back? You're back in the dungeon?
yeah, I'm in the
Yep.
dungeon. I'm next to the Titans Canyon.
Got it.
Never did 76.
Yeah, that game got fucking panned so hard. It was like, I guess I'm not gonna play this Fallout game.
To be fair, I've put 40 hours, I think, into Fallout 4. It's about to start, I've started a new playthrough, thinking about streaming it, but yeah. Never beat it. Fallout 3 for me was the gold standard. Well, that's where the loop filters kick in, so let's see if I can show it real quick. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff where it's like only certain things show up and I only get certain things. So that's part of the reason why me and Zyx wanted to give this game a go is essentially you say what even becomes something you pick up. Yeah, no, from what I understand, it's had a lot of improvements. I'm sure there's a chance of me and Zyx giving it a shot. Just, I don't know. Eventually,
Well, I mean,
is all I could say.
Yeah, a lot of things that are, you know, co-op, pretty much anything that's cooperative has better than zero chance of us playing it on stream. I mean, there's a lot of co-op games we don't play, but, you know, yeah, the Fallout TV show is really good. Both of us really fucking like that.
I mean, so spoiler, One of the things I'm still kind of confused and bent about is that one crazy chicken fucking doctor who apparently has a breathalyzer that allows you to become or turns you into a ghoul. Ah! Well, sorry. There's a chicken fucking doctor in there that has an aerosolized I turn you into a ghoul. Heads up. That one just confuses me. I feel like a dick.
It's really good. There's a lot of fan service in there. There's a lot of references in there that only people who've played the games will get.
Well, like one of the things I like, because honestly, I backburnered it, is so every vault essentially was an experiment. If you played Fallout, you know that. And so trying to learn what the vault experiment was in the TV show, I have to admit, didn't even think about it. Like my brain backdoored it. It's like, oh, they're living in a vault. And then like the slow revelation of this is what the experiment was. So it's like, oh shit, I totally forgot about that. So that was one of those gold stars.
Yeah, I just really appreciated that the items that the characters use, like when they use a stim pack or when they use jet,
Yeah.
like or you know the fancy laid snacks or like the Salisbury steak, like everything
Or
looks
the whatever deviled eggs.
yeah, like everything looks like it does in the game. Like there's a lot of attention to detail that respects the game and how it looked in the game, and it's really fucking cool.
And I have never given the Halo TV show a chance.
Halo was an abortion. It was so bad.
Never gave the Halo TV show a chance. Not a single second of watching.
Yeah, no. The Halo, I mean, I haven't watched it either, but everything that I've read online was that it was an abomination. It was so bad. Unless you enjoyed it.
No, and I don't know. I'm so antagonistic, disincentivized with Hollywood at this point. Did I want Halo to be good? Of course I did. Did I expect Halo to be an absolute dumpster fire? Sure did. So I didn't give it a chance.
Well, it's kind of like
Zach
the Expanse TV show where it's just like, oh, it's so
apparently people loved it, and I'm just
people who
like,
didn't read the book loved it. Is all I'm gonna say.
Nope, you got not respecting the lore, then you got the message, and that just leads to bad media. Bad media. No, that's actually one of those random conversations me and Xanax have had where it's like, you know what? You need to respect the lore. You need to do a lot of fan service, but you also need to make it to where not all of it is fan service.
Yeah, it needs to be enjoyable to non-fans. Like, you know, you need people who haven't played the game to be able to watch the show and enjoy the show.
Yeah, you've got like, oh my god, that's badass. But, yeah.
Then it also needs to be, you need to respect the fans, because if you take an established idea from the game and you fucking change it, the fans are gonna hate you for it. Like, so I haven't watched it, but The Last of Us show was supposed to be pretty good too. Even though The Last of Us game kind of went a little off the rails in the sequel, but...
So, never played the game, never watched the show. Like you said, watching it is on our list.
Was it Adam Driver who was Master Chief? Is that what happened?
No, it wasn't Adam Driver.
No, that's what Heisey was saying was once his helmet and armor came off.
Yeah.
It was like when Adam Driver took off.
Oh, seriously. So when we watched the Disney Star Wars movie, I have to admit, I thought Kylo Ren had a certain presence to him. I'm like, huh, I wonder if he's gonna take off his helmet. Then I see Adam Driver looking like a pouty little emo kid, and I'm like, oh my god, put the mask on, please.
He's so adorable.
I am angsty. Oh god, it was so bad. So bad.
I shop at Hot Topic.
I paint my fingernails black. Ah, god damn it. No. Bad. Oh, so... You ready for a refill?
Yeah, I'm there.
God.
Yeah, so neither of us have watched the Halo TV show, so I'm not sure what he actually looks like in the show, but I don't think there is a I don't think you can show what Master Chief looks like. Like, I think you have to not show what Master Chief looks like.
It's part of a... Well, I'm assuming. I don't know this. But it's part of a storytelling element where it's like, Master Chief can literally be anybody because you never see his face, so you can imagine whatever.
Yeah.
So when they actually show a face,
And
it looks like Adam Driver having a petulant face, it's like, oh, he's adorable.
No worries.
No, you lose a certain amount of like, oh my god, that's a Spartan. It's like, oh, Spartan.
Just in time. Looks like we've got company. Anyway, off you go. I'll see you on the other side.
I guess I'm going to the other side. No, I wouldn't expect they did. The game story and yeah, and the message, like they're not gonna follow
Don't
the game
be
story.
alarmed. The Emperor wants you dead. That makes us friends. You're trying to reach the Citadel.
Seriously,
I know
they
path.
treat like respecting
Over there.
the fans
Follow it to
as a
Mountains.
bad thing. Like
The roads are
another
dangerous.
show I'm never gonna
There's
watch
just enough ground
straight
to
out
make it through. Go. Find me in the
is the
necropolis. We'll speak
Amazon
later.
Lord
I
of the
want to say
Rings.
more, but there are spies
Oh, the
around.
Rings of Power. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've never even read this the Silmarillion, but
I'll try to distract
Apparently,
you.
the
Just
people who made the
Check
show never read the
resistance.
Silmarillion either.
yeah,
Hopefully,
and even I
we
can
will
tell
see
they're
you soon.
retarded.
So, in case you're curious, Buddha is making ribs right now.
No, I'm storing ribs right now, and I'm enjoying the flavor. No, seriously, the Rings of Power, that's just like... How do you start a show, a movie, and just go, oh, I really like this concept, except I hate everything about it, so I'm gonna change it.
Well, because they didn't have the rights to the Silmarillion. They had the rights to the Lords of the Ring. So they just kind of invented the Silmarillion based off the rights they had.
But if they're mentioning things like Numenor and shit like that, I don't know. I don't know what quasi level that's in. The only thing that's really coming to mind for me is the same as Ready Player One. Like, that was an absolute dumpster fire of horribleness.
But the thing is Ready Player One had an interesting challenge where what the book had was free reign on intellectual property, where what the movie could do was vastly limited by what they held.
And they still did a horrible job. I could give a lot of flexibility for, okay, you know, this is a limitation. Like, they don't have to do direct movie references or anything like that. They just have to respect what the book was trying to convey, which they didn't do.
Oh, so
Or-
Master Chief turned on. So Master Chief turned, and they were gonna kill him. What the fuck?
Which is why it can't be Master Chief. It would have to be some other
No,
Spartan.
it can't be Master Chief because seriously,
Don't
Master
try-
Chief went rogue.
Don't try to understand Hollywood. Hollywood is beyond understanding.
That is such a load of shit.
I mean, why not? They made Luke Skywalker run away like a little bitch too. So whatever.
And drink blue milk and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. The human female was with the Covenant.
It's so stupid. It's accurate for modern time. The message.
All right. I mean, there's a certain sense of morbid curiosity that makes me want to watch it just to understand. But it sounds fucking terrible.
Just so I can yell at it. No, can't do it because that's right up there with Wheel of Time. Like, that is one dumpster fire I don't think I could watch without verbally harassing everyone in a 10-mile radius.
That's a hate watch right there. That is 100% a hate watch.
Of course, because she's teamed up with the Covenant.
Alright, so I got a special portal Buddha if you want to port to me.
Well, dude, just give me a sec. No, seriously. I don't know what they did with Halo, and I lost connection.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, that's lost Epoch for you.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby while Buddha makes some ribs.
Mm-hmm.
The more you tell me I see about the Halo show, the more I both don't and do want to watch it. Like I said, I know I'm gonna hate it, and it sounds like I'm really, really gonna fucking hate it. But I kind of want to go, oh my god, this is what they did to my beloved IP before 343 raped my beloved IP. Like,
I thought 343 dropped Halo. They went and that's how Destiny came about.
no, Bungie was the ones who made the original Halo.
And
then
that's
it
what
was,
it was.
Then when they got bought out by Microsoft and it became 343 and 343 took over, and then Bungie's like, fuck you guys, you don't know how to make games, and then they went and made Destiny, and
That's what it was. Okay.
so
According to you.
and then they touch this crystal-like thing, and that's how they transport them to a place. Ah, the crystal thing.
Never trust a crystal.
As we go through a crystal. No, what you're describing is pure unadulterated shit.
No, and it's like I was talking to Zonix earlier about, I forget or specifically what it was, but it's like, and smart people, well, theoretically smart people, sat there, listened to this, and went, this is brilliant! We should totally do this. Really?
because there's some sort of planning meeting that must have happened where they brought up all these garbage ideas, and
And then it got greenlit 50 different times.
yeah, it's like nobody involved was there. They couldn't have been, or if they did, if they did like the game and they were involved, they got fucking ignored. Yeah, because that's what Master Chief needs is sexual tension.
Yeah. Seriously, people who know fuck all about the lore. You're the only person who can understand me, a soldier of unparalleled skill, understanding, and power.
I'm pretty sure the only person that can understand him is a fucking AI computer program.
Yeah, named Cortana.
And she went batshit insane in Halo 3.
Too easy.
I thought it was 4.
Was it 4?
I think it was 4.
She still went fucking insane.
Well, to be fair, and this is one of those. So there's this prequel Halo book that kind of explains how the Spartan program started. Thoroughly enjoy it, actually. And one of the things is with smart AIs, which are based on human brains, is they break down at a rate of they break down. I want to say it was like 6 to 8 years, and that just goes to show how long he's been connected to Cortana. They've been fighting together for 8 fucking years straight.
See, I always thought it was an allegory for why you should always break up with your girlfriend after 8 years.
The 7-year itch.
Exactly. Because once you hit year 8, she's gonna go nuts.
But yeah, no, I don't know. My urge to watch Halo was tepid to begin with, and then obviously, like a lot of people, okay, I'm mildly curious. Let's see, people who do reviews on it. Ew.
Yeah, no, everyone who's reviewed Halo is like, this is a pile of cum. Like,
This is horrible. Which would also be a massive negative in the show. How do you have... And that's where it can't be Master Chief.
well, it might take place before he gets Cortana.
And that is true. He doesn't really get He gets Cortana. Well, if I use the prequel book as, doctrine, I guess. Essentially... No. He still gets her pretty early. Like, after they get the Mjolnir armor. The Mew Mew armor.
Mew Mew.
He gets her right away.
Yeah, but saying season 2 is better than season 1 is like saying going to the dentist is better than a colonoscopy. Like, that doesn't mean anything. Like...
No, and actually, I was watching this one guy. I like him, but he would hate me. He was talking about how there are people who can't conceive that the newest Star Trek with Picard, the newest season, would be good. I'm like, dude, it has like 3 seasons of garbage as foundation. What would you expect, especially since they have to either ignore what they did previously, which is probably the right decision, or they have to embrace it, which is an issue.
Your primary for a sec.
Yeah. So now when Cortana dies, he dies? Well, first off, that is lore breaking. Yeah, whatever. Like Sonic says, if I was gonna watch that, it would be a hate watch. Like, this is like, okay, how can they show they have no idea what the hell their own IP is supposed to be about? No, actually, that's probably where part of the problem came in. Is 343 just, hey, dude, we do the video game, and it's other people going, dude, this will be epic. We just have to throw in this and do this. Respect the lore. That's all I want. Respect the lore.
Respecting the lore is so passe, though.
No, and I am definitely an outlier because I am. Never watched the movie. Isn't there 2 movies? I forget. Never even touched it. It had zero urge to watch it. So yeah, we're done here.
We're done here? Alright.
We're done. But to be fair, there's not even lore. Well, I'm sure there is. I don't know it. To Doom. But it's literally supposed to be a fucking, like, roided up bodybuilder with power armor and a machine gun and shotgun. Like, it's literally just supposed to be a psycho killing demons. That's all it's supposed to be.
That's all it has to be.
Like, if I remember right from previews, they were trying to turn Doom into, like, the new Alien. And it's like, no, this is not a suspense horror. This is a run in, kill everything horror. No. I wish I felt the urge to watch movies, but I really don't. I don't remember when they lost me, but they lost me a while ago. The only movie that's about to come out that I'm waiting for is the new Deadpool movie. Outside of that, pound sand.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
definitely gonna watch the new Deadpool movie. Like, 100%. Probably not in theaters. I'll probably pirate it, because I'm a dickbag like that, but, you know.
Shouldn't use the P word A. And B, I'll watch it in theaters. Yeah.
TV is mostly garbage. When we do watch shows, like, it's usually anime.
And it's some we can stream so we don't have to worry about commercials.
Except for the Fallout when we were watching it on Amazon Prime. You still got
Well,
fucking
you are
commercials
if
for
you're
some
Prime,
goddamn
so-
reason, even
Yeah,
though
seriously.
like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Like, I pay for Amazon Prime, but I still get fucking commercials? Like, what is this bullshit? So,
I
yeah,
haven't watched any of the Dune movies.
So I do want to watch Doom Part 2. I did see Part 1, and it was pretty good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Never watched it.
It was pretty good. I think I'm far enough away from reading the books that it's not the discrepancies aren't a big deal, but it from what I remember, it was pretty accurate. Like,
Muad'Dib.
yeah,
And whatever his other name
Paul
was.
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib, yeah.
Yeah.
But he had another name, which was the mouse that jumps around or something.
Quasar Sadarek.
No, that's his title. And he wasn't the Quasar Sadarek, but whatever.
He was not, but that's because Frank Herbert changed his mind.
Yeah, but what it comes down to is, you have a public name and you have like a family name. So when they interact with each other, it's one name, but when they interact with the outside, he'd be referred to it that way. So he had 2 names, and the Quasar Haderach was a title. I remember that for the books.
Yeah. Come on, give me my runes. Give me my runes.
Nope, I actually stopped going through the Dune books once you got to, or after the God Emperor. Because once you get to the God Emperor book, it jumps like 1,000 years in the future. And then after the God Emperor book, it jumps another 1,000 years in the future.
Well,
And it's like, you know, I'm kind of connected to the characters, not the world at this point, so bounce in.
Yeah, God Emperor is the last book where you actually follow characters that you kind of have a connection with. Because once you go to the Children of Dune, was that Children of Dune?
I don't remember. I just remember the chick you're following is dances with worms.
Yeah, once you get to Dances with Worms, you're not connected to anyone anymore, and so if you, so I kind of struggle with actually reading as well. So the way I've started
100%.
audiobooks, yeah. Because reading, I have a hard time reading. But audiobooks are good because I can listen to audiobooks while I'm driving around, while I'm running errands, while I'm doing chores. Like, I can listen to audiobooks while I'm doing other shit, which is largely boring. So, I would recommend audiobooks.
Well, it's like for me, like when it came to the Song of Fire and Ice, I have to admit, it sounds like George R.R. Martin spent so much time explaining food.
Oh my god.
I just zone out. Don't even care. I'll wait until there's a conversation again, because I don't care about the beef trencher or whatever the fuck that he goes on for 10 minutes on.
Oh, he spends so much time talking about flags and pennants and food. And
Gilded armor.
Like, it is so, like, reading that would be fucking terrible. Listening to it, you can just kind of, like, tone out for a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, he's still talking about dinner. I don't fucking care. Because he will.
Like,
he will
tell
spend...
when he rode hungry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no,
oh, you have narcolepsy?
I would recommend trying audiobooks.
So I gotta ask, I mean, I've only seen, dramatized versions of narcolepsy. Like, is it that instantaneous, or is it more like you're dozing off? Like, is there triggers, or is it just, no, every once in a while you're just out? Fuck the exiled mage.
Yeah, I'm still looking at the rune prison. I didn't even get the exiled mage.
No, I killed the exiled mage for you then. Enjoy the items.
Well, I got items, so, you know, that's...
So it's not a slow fade. It's like Sandman punched you in the face with sleeping dust type thing.
I don't know. Sometimes when I'm talking to people at work, I fall asleep. Like... I might have narcolepsy. Like, you're boring. I don't fucking care anymore.
No, in which case, I mean, if you have narcolepsy, you might want to read.
Yeah, no, because there are times where like doing the dishes or taking a shower. Like I love listening to audiobooks like that where I'm doing something otherwise where I don't have to think about it, but I am actively doing some sort of ritual, you know.
Well, and that's where I'm just trying to think, like, if you have narcolepsy, it'd probably be better to read just because if you're passed out and you're gone for 2 hours, I always hated, because I would listen to audiobooks while I'm going to bed, and then I would pass out, but I didn't put a timer on my book, so next thing I know, I'm 4 hours ahead and I have no idea what's going on. Treasure chest.
Yeah, I'm up there. Yeah, my dad was diagnosed with narcolepsy and sleep apnea. So he needed drugs to go to sleep and drugs to wake up. And then he would just kind of like go into his nothing box, you know, like... But yeah, no, my biological cocktail from both of my parents is basically fucked. Traffic lights take so goddamn long. I can see going to sleep there.
You know, that's actually one of those I'm curious about, because at least I remember hearing that if you've had a seizure within like a year or two, something like that, I forget how long it was, like you're no longer actually allowed to even drive. Like you are considered a straight up safety hazard. That's intense.
I mean, I guess if you got nowhere to be and you're just like driving for fun, you know.
Well, like part of the thing that comes to mind is, and I think this is overly paranoid, but it's like if you cannot remember every mile you drove, chances are you were asleep while driving. I'm like, really? Like
That happens to me pretty much every day on my way to work. Like,
yeah, no, I let time fade as far as I'm concerned, because it doesn't really matter. I just need to be cognizant enough to not run into somebody else.
oh, man. Sounds like it's a bit more extreme for you than it is for us.
Yeah, no, that. Wow. That's it. Yeah, no, I know it exists. That's all I can really say. But that's extreme.
Well, there was a guy that used to. I mean, he might still follow us, but I haven't seen him in our streams for a while. He was on medical disability. He got a medical discharge from, I want to say, the military, and he was on pension too. And so, like, he
Oh
basically
yeah,
just.
Felt.
Oh,
I've heard
shit.
it before, and I'm not gonna.
Did you mute yourself, Buddha? I think you muted yourself. So Buddha accidentally shut down his computer.
You should not have a power button on your keyboard. I was literally just whatever. I'm I'm special. Just let me be special.
So me and Buddha live together. So we just play the game all my way here. I'm going, God damn it! I shut off my computer.
Say la vie.
Turn your stream back on, Buddha.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I need to clear out my goddamn inventory.
Really?
Yep. Well, thankfully, apparently pressing the power button is more like sleep mode, I guess.
Yeah, no worries, man. I lived
Yep.
with my parents several times while I was an adult.
I lived with mine for a long time.
Yep, no judgments, man. None whatsoever.
No, that is one of those just... We don't know your story, you don't know our stories, we just kind of interact.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's just trying to get through this life, and, you know... However you got to do it is however you got to do it.
Mm-hmm. The highs and the lows. I've straight up run into that a handful of times though. It's like, you live with your parents? Yeah. I just went through some horrible shit. I'm still trying to get on my feet again, dude.
Well, like, even if you didn't, like, it saves so much money, like, you know, because your parents aren't going to charge you like 100% that you should be paying in rent, like.
Yeah, usually it's like a discounted rent, and you know what? I needed that more than once. Life is a crazy place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a crazy world we live in, my friend. It's a crazy world we live in. No. I will head towards the Xyonix direction.
Yeah, I mean, down here is probably dead end, so. Yeah, that's right. You've lost your map. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. North and west is basically unexplored. Everything to the south, I think we got.
So I'm taking on Exiled Mage.
Yeah, I got it. I'm right here with you.
You know, my personal view on that is like my view on time as you get older. When you're younger, time travels slowly because, you know, whatever, high interest, high energy, blah, blah, blah. But as you get older, time travels quicker because you're able to, I guess, I don't know, zone out the nonsense.
And I don't even necessarily know time travels that much faster. I just think you're busier, like.
Yeah, well, not even that you're busier, but you're just you let time pass, and then it's like the world's gonna be less crazy. No, you just embrace how crazy it is, so it seems less crazy.
Oh yeah, I agree. I see. I went through. I mean, I don't spend much time on watching Twitch anymore, but there was probably a good 3-4 years where, like, Twitch was kind of my life. Like, everything I consumed, like everything I watched was like on Twitch. Just because, like, I like the interactions, I like talking with people, you know. I had certain creators that I liked following, and it was, yeah. But yeah, no, like, the escapism is 100% real, like.
Fuck.
I went through this Zelda randomizer phase where where I was watching
through all of them. All of the Zelda randomizers. I just kind of be walking by. Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time. Okay.
Oh, I definitely had a Zelda randomizer kick where I was just watching Zelda randomizer. It didn't matter what Zelda game it was. It was just Zelda randomizer. I'm in.
Just
Did
like
you
for
say Zelda
Here I
randomizer?
was,
Sold.
hoping this would lead us closer. We
Yeah,
might
no,
have
I've been
choice
doing
but to
YouTube a lot too, where it's just like short. So I'm a weirdo. I like being able to see and learn about random information. And you know what? YouTube is glorious for the search of random. So yeah, I go crazy on that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and it makes sense to do that.
You can learn a lot of good information on YouTube, honestly. Like most of my news comes from YouTube creators.
And we appreciate it, man. Well, be as chatty as you want, be as not chatty as you want. We
Yeah,
we
yeah.
appreciate if you chat. We appreciate if you watch. So, yeah, you do you. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're
Xanax.
fine. But yeah, Buddha's 100%. Like, we're always happy to chat, and if you want to just lurk, yeah, that's cool too, dude.
No, talking about random. So there's a genre of books called microhistory where they hyperly focus in on one aspect. But one of the things that blew my mind is I'm going through this microhistory about salt. And one of the things they talked about is that Marco Polo may have actually been a bit of a fraud. And I'm really curious to look into that now because he went from Venice to China and Mongolia. But when he came back to write his book, he doesn't mention how China had printing presses and I believe paper mills. He didn't mention how they had gunpowder. He talked about other things. Yes, there is a microhistory about salt. Sodium chloride, literal salt.
He also
the
just
chemical
finished a
compound.
microhistory about beer.
Well, alcohol, but yeah. Dude, there's a lot of random stuff in there, and I gobble it up. I love learning about random.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, no, this book, it's just talking about, yeah, sodium chloride, NaCl. But yeah, no,
Well, so it's like history through a specific lens. So
well, it's based on something very specific. So like, what effect did salt have? How was salt being mined? How was it being produced? What were some of the laws that came about because of salt? Like, it covers a lot. Like, hell, one of the first things that the microhistory on salt covers is the fact that, like, baby formula comes with, I want to say, like, 4 different types of salt. So you have salt that are sodium that's connected to potassium, magnesium, chloride, obviously, and then I forget what the other one was. And that was just a random I had no idea about. It's like, huh, interesting.
Speaking of random history, the hardcore history from what the fuck
Dan
is his
Carlin.
name? Dan Carlin. That's really good too. If you're gonna get into like audiobooks or try out podcasts.
Podcasts, yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good hit. Well, I can't say how good of a history podcaster he is because after a certain point, I just kind of stopped. Like, yeah,
I went through all this shit. Like Buddha did a bulk download, and I went through every single fucking podcast.
Oh
he
yeah, no, I got
downloaded.
like 50 of his. I got 50 of his podcasts. Like, they are great. But it was around the time that he did one about the Mongolians, and it just irritated the shit out of me. Where it's like, hey, you know how conquering nations go in and like do a lot of horrible things? Mongolians earn a gold star on this one. And it's like, no, but sorry, no, I get angsty with Dan Carlin and the Mongolians, and after that he started becoming more tepid, so I got more annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, Buddha even bought a car repair game because he wanted to learn.
Dude, I know fuck all about cars, and I wanted to learn. And how better than to learn than virtual interactions. No, actually, I found this one guy. So, there's this game we played called Icarus. It's literally you get dropped on an alien planet, and you have to build up and stuff like that. And I found this one guy, and he essentially showed how he went from like literally having a machete and maybe one other item, at how he built a house, how he built a kiln. Like, he went through how you could literally go from caveman to pseudo modern times, or at least pseudo like 1800s. Like, it was fascinating. It was 4 hours, but I watch at 2x speed, so it was 2 for me. No, and that's understandable. Like, we all have our own limitations.
Well, I mean,
It's a pretty good
Anji
game. We
plays
haven't played it in a
Icarus,
year.
so yeah. Actually, that's actually how us and Anji met. Was
Yeah. Icarus.
yeah, it was Icarus, where she was playing Icarus and we were playing Icarus at the same time, and none of her, like, she decided to raid a random
Yeah,
Icarus
itty bitty
streamer.
channel.
Yeah.
Might have to drop-
And
might have to drop something.
that's actually how we met Anji, was a random raid while we were playing Icarus. So, yeah. I gotta go clear real quick. Yeah. So I mean that's how we met Anji, was we were both streaming Icarus at the same time, and
And she was done, so she
she
streamed
was
us,
done, and
which
she
we
decided
appreciate.
that, yeah. And that kind of
No,
birthed a friendship there.
None. Icarus is one of those. Can't say we beat the game, obviously, but enjoyed. Then it was, man, we had like almost 2 years of doing nothing but survival crafting games, and then
Yeah,
I don't know, we just kind of got burnt out. It was like, want to play something else.
yeah, we were doing a lot of survival crafting.
Yeah, like we went from Terraria. We had something else in the middle than Icarus. Like we just hopped all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's understandable. No, honestly, I think Terraria was the first survival crafting game I ever played. Like, it seemed interesting. It had a bunch of reviews, and I was absolute garbage at it.
Yeah, we did Ark.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to go back to Ark, but then server, blah, 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 whatever. Just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, and Factorio. Factorio was one of our big ones. We did a shit ton of Factorio.
Satisfactory. Don't Starve Together. We tried that, and we fucking
We were
sucked
garbage
at it.
that one.
We were so bad at Don't Starve Together.
Apparently, I theoretically burned down our entire village.
Theoretically, it's on fucking stream, dude.
Yeah, unless you watch it, it's just blind accusations from Sonic. So, theoretically,
Buddha walking around with his lighter and lit our whole goddamn town on
apparently
fire.
burned down some villages. I think Sonic has a certain level of hostility on this one, so can't trust him. Oh, dude, I'm with you, dude. I love RPGs. Love
Oh
'em.
yeah.
I just actually got done soloing Final Fantasy VII Remake. They did a really good job, all things considered. I was quite impressed. But, yeah, right now I'm also going through old school Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, but kind of...
Yeah, no, there was a Final Fantasy VI ROM hack.
Oh,
T
that
edition.
broke me.
Oh, that.
broke me.
Now, original Halo is a lot of fun. Every once in a while, we go back to the old Halo games.
Actually, we're probably going to be going back again because we got the Halo collection, but we had connectivity issues.
Well, with two, we went through one. Yeah, Halo 1 is actually on our YouTube channel. It was 2 that we started having a problem with, where we said fuck this and stopped. But we got all the way through 1 on Legendary before we tried to do 2 on Legendary, and then the Microsoft servers just told us to get fucked and we couldn't
Yeah,
play
they told
anymore.
us to pound stand hard. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Icy. 9 times out of 10, I'm not a PvP guy. I'm not somebody who's trying to outplay other players. I just want to play and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
So campaign is 90% of what I did.
But I love Halo 1. Like, Halo 1 is one of my favorite games.
Mm.
I still remember when I went through Halo 1 on Legendary for the first time. Like, the only level I couldn't do solo on Legendary was the library. I fucking hated that goddamn level.
And Zonix has me beat on that one, A. And B, the thing that comes to mind, the first time I played Halo on Legendary was as a goof. It's like, hey, let's give Legendary a try. Running around the corner, running into those 3 grunts and dying instantly. Oh my god, that is so drilled into my brain.
Well, thanks for the follow,
I'm
man.
glad we
Appreciate
had a
it.
chance to rest. We can't all be live before you saved my ring.
I tried to
and
get
two hands
Zonix to
go
do
after him.
D2, but he just didn't
How
have the
about
connection to
bringing
it.
that
I love
coward's head?
Diablo 2.
When he fled, I saw him heading deep.
I am Yulia, because, in regard from there, the heart of the Citadel is beyond. There is an exit near
Yeah,
the
I mean, there's
Emperor's
the
throne,
D2 remake
giving
that's
you a
kind of
chance to
interesting.
strike.
Like, that could be fun.
Dude, I played Diablo 2 for like 2 deployments. I played it. I mean, I was horrible at it, but I played a lot of it.
Yeah.
No, and that's where I kind of get sad when it comes to Diablo 4. I just wish I got more into it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think I need to wind down.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Buddha's got to work tomorrow, so he gets to call it.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, seriously. There's a link to the Discord down in the description. You're welcome to join us, man. It's not super active, but I keep my Discord up pretty much all the time just because we use Discord at work. So if you ever want to bullshit, happy to chat, man. Let's see. Is anyone up? Ashura's up. Let's go raid
Let's go
Ashura.
say hi to Ashura.
Yeah.
Also a friend of Anji's.
Yeah, and he's playing Warframe too. So
Yeah, no. Join the chat, and we're gonna be available to talk.
absolutely.
Of course, he's playing Warframe.
And he plays a lot of Warframe. He really
Yeah,
does.
seriously.
Let's. They move shit around. They always move shit around.
I wonder if I can disable the power button on my keyboard because I don't like that. that is no bueno. No bueno.
All right, so I got the raid up for Ashura. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Any last words, Buddha, before we call it a night?
No, y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, and it's good chatting with you, Icy. Hopefully, we see you on the Discord, and hopefully we see you on the next stream. Have a good one. Let's go say hi to Ashura.
Hello.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Don't count down.
Piece of
Don't
candy.
count down.
Good night.
Well, that's going to be the first legit raid we've ever done.